Okay, so I wanted to, I guess, chronicle some of my journey on here to give some education and background about why I'm doing this and how we all got here. So I just want to start with I recently had some testing done, like blood work, and um, there's no real easy way to say it. It was a poop test. So, because I've had a lot of gut issues for a lot of years, also anxiety, sensory issues, I'm just a little bit I'm socially awkward. Um, just a lot of things that I'm now attributing back to trauma in my early childhood, as well as some trauma that occurred in early adulthood and then on into where we are now. So I'm I just want to share this with everybody because I wasn't taking care of myself. And I guess, I mean, as a child, you don't know any better. And sometimes our parents don't know any better. And so that's why I'm trying to do better with my kids. And I've made a lot of mistakes. And so I just want to speak to the mistakes that were made when I was a kid and then how that carried forward to now to try to help other people sort of navigate all these things. But my blood work, so I'm 47, almost 48. If you are one of my friends, you'll be a little bit surprised to hear some of this stuff because I have been for the last, I don't know, 15 years. I'm always the girl who's like bringing a bag of grilled chicken to, um, where did we go? SeaWorld or wherever. Like I'm always tracking my food and I'm taking all kinds of supplements and I work out like a fiend and I drink all the water. And my blood work showed that, first of all, my cholesterol is high, which could be due to some hereditary things, but I'm also pre-diabetic, which was a little bit concerning. And then when we had the testing for the poop come back, I had markers and I've had symptoms of IBS, irritable bowel syndrome, IBD, irritable bowel disease, um, markers for heart, what do they call them? Not attack, but episodes like heart problems, liver problems. If all of this keeps going the way it is, because that's a leaky gut, so I'm not absorbing the food that I'm eating properly, and all of the fat is leaking out into my system essentially, and then causing a lot of other problems. So I had markers of high inflammation, markers for low immune system, which is why I keep getting sick all the time. And I do work with kids. So I'm a pediatric occupational therapist, but none of my colleagues get sick as much as I do. Like I'm sick all the time. And it tested positive for astrovirus, which is a kid virus. But back in May, I had a terrible stomach bug, which must have been this astrovirus. And my functional medicine professional was saying that usually, you know, adults can get exposed to that, but they just fight it off if their immune system is healthy, which mine is not. And so that did not go well. So now that virus is still in there. Most of my good and bad bacteria are all out of whack. Oh, SIBO, which is small intestinal bacteria overgrowth. Um, and so like I'm lactose intolerant and I have a gluten sensitivity and like I can't eat anything, like I can't eat raw vegetables. Red meat bothers me. There's just so many things that like I can't eat. There's more things that I um, can't eat than I can't eat. And so, which also adds to anxiety. Like I'm anxious about it all the time. We recently went out of town and I was worried about we're going to be in a hotel for a week and what am I going to eat? And, you don't know what they're cooking with. And so it's just like it's a whole thing. Um, so I really wish that I had done some of this testing before now, and I've gone to all the doctors. Oh, my hormones are also out of whack because I went into menopause early, because of all the trauma and the gut problems, and so that causes you to go into menopause early. So just some other things to think about. I have thyroid history in my family, but I've had them check my thyroid, and luckily that hasn't been out of whack yet. But if I keep going down the road that I'm going, my thyroid could be affected. And I'm having all kinds of trouble losing weight, which I'm I'm doing all the things to try to remedy that as well. So, but I got to get my gut in check, and just chronic stress, just um, compounded stress from childhood things, and then I've had several things in my adult life. I'll go through all of those as I do these videos, but I just want to tell you to take care of yourself. And if you feel like there's something wrong, there probably is. Like, listen to your body. I've been saying for years upon years, and I just focused on everybody else, taking care of my family. And I went back to school later in life, and a lot of things I did to take the spotlight off of me. Like, there were things I didn't want to deal with. And so I did a lot of other things to not have to deal with all of that. And I'm a bit of an emotional eater. So that plays a part too. I'm currently now in counseling to try to work through some of those things. So, um, but like I said, if I had addressed some of these things earlier in life, then it wouldn't have taken me so long to get to the place where I am now. So I guess I need to figure out what order I want to do these in. I just wanted to come on and sort of introduce myself. And I'm Christina, if I didn't say that, by the way. I guess my name will be on everything, but again, a little socially awkward. And hate seeing myself on video and hearing myself. So these are like way out of my comfort zone. So just bear with me, but I hope that some of this helps you. And if you have questions, just ask so that I can make sure to talk about anything else that um, anybody wants to hear. Also had, I was just looking at my hair. My hair was so thin, it was falling out, it wouldn't grow. So all of that stuff is related to stress and hormones and gut problems. So if you're having any of that, take notice. But that's what I was going to say. For like 20 years, I've been saying that I just felt wrong, like something was wrong with me, and all the doctors, all of the normal regular tests that your general practitioner and your OBGYN and all that stuff that they do, they don't check for all these other things. I've never been checked for diabetes because I'm not, I mean, I'm overweight according to all of the charts, but I mean, I don't look obese. They know that I work out. They know that I eat right. They know that I'm drinking all the water. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do any of those things. That's also another thing that like my liver panel showed, um, like alcoholism. Like I had been, like I drink alcohol. So I don't even drink alcohol. And it's showing that like my liver is like a person's who's drinks alcohol. So, oh, that's a little scary. Okay. I will post more videos later. Have a great day.